Okay, last week I showed you guys how I teach the alphabet and how I have letter of the week. Well, I'm in the process of adding things to my dollar store, and I've created an alphabet section. All of the interrupted alphabets will eventually be in there. Right now they are all in their theme and they will stay in their theme, but I've been working on migrating them over to my alphabet section as well. So you'll be able to find those there. But I discovered something that I made a long time ago that I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. I'm gonna start using this. I made these mats. There are 12 squares. One square has the upper and lowercase letter. Every other square has the picture of a beginning sound item. So I am gonna start using these with my letter of the week. And I've got this wall behind my stool. I'm actually not facing that right now because I've got my great cart that I've got my camera on, but you guys have seen my focus wall. It's where I have, it's right here. It's where I have my rules on the rug, my schedule, my job chart, my linear calendar is above. So I thought, okay, I go through my little flip cards and I do my alphabet tub. How great will it be just to have the letter and 11 beginning sound pictures? I've got every single letter of the alphabet. X, of course, some of the sounds are going to be the end sounds, but I really do explain that pretty well to the kids when letter X comes around. But I'm going to post these where these can be seen as well, because we all know the kids' minds wander during circle time and they just start looking at everything except for what they should be paying attention to, right? And what they should be looking to. But I do that too, so I totally understand them. So this will just be one more reinforcement. And I went ahead because I found this and printed these off, laminated them, and I'm gonna keep these in the folder. I've got my alphabet stuff organized really well. So I'm gonna keep these in the folder. Each letter has a folder that has my anchor charts, all the activities, and I'll stick these in there too. So I'm loving these. I really, really do. And these will be in my dollar store. I'll leave you the link to these in the description. There's a couple other things I wanted to show you. One is so cool. I created it over the summer, and the teachers here were so excited about the idea because they always come to my room and they take my little Lakeshore letter tubs and we rotate them. Well, now we have like 4 classrooms. So I thought, oh my gosh, I am going to bring these to school. I'm gonna show the teachers, I'm gonna send them the folders so they can make their own. But how this is all starting is I just got the same size deli tub from Amazon, and they came in a pretty bulky amount, like maybe 12 or more. But you know, that would only get you through half the alphabet. I think it was 12 because I'm like, I don't want to have to order 3 of these. So I came up with this genius idea, you guys. I thought, well, what if I made it so that you didn't need one of these tubs for every letter, 26 tubs? Guess what? That takes up a lot of space. That's what I have from Lakeshore because I've already purchased them. I purchased them at least 10 years ago. So I thought, what could I do? Well, you get your deli tub, right? And I use those deli tubs for feed me activities where I'll cut the mouth out and whatever. But look at this. I created my own labels. There is a label for every letter of the alphabet, and this will be in my dollar store in my alphabet section. Okay, this whole set, and it's huge. So what I did was I put a little Velcro button on the top of the deli tub lid, and I put the other side on the label. So all I have to do each week for my letter is switch them out. Then I went around, this one I did in my office at home, not even in my classroom where I have like 10 million things, right? But I made a letter B out of just stuff in my office. A bunny, a ball, a button, a bear, a baby, a bead. And you guys, these babies, these are so fun. These are just babies that you get for king cakes. They come in like a huge pack, and kids love these for manipulatives because they're just babies. And then I did, there's 3 colors, blue, brown, and black that start with the letter B. And I just got small magnetic letters too, lowercase and uppercase B's. So, I mean, that rivals my Lakeshore tub, but that's not all I did. That is not all I did. I also thought, well, there's some things that, you know, how am I gonna put these things in a bin? Jungle, for instance, or, you know, some letters just don't have very many words, and I'm not gonna be able to find the items. I don't wanna go through and try to find items all the time. So guys, I made these little cards that fit into the deli tub. Look at this. I'm just gonna stick in there. Look, this is just B, huge. So you don't have to use all of them. You can supplement what you can find in your classroom with these little cards, or you can just, like, let's say take 10 of these cards out and put them in here. So they fit perfectly in the deli tub. I just store them in a little baggie, in a little box. So on letter B week, if there are some things that I don't have, like beans, a bed, a belly button, bunk beds, a beaver, you get the drift, right? They all fit in here. So I don't even necessarily need the items. I can just put these little cards in here, and I can hide the cards in my hands, and I can say, okay, this is a thing where when you go to the store, they put all your items in here, and it has a handle. It's a bag, right? So this isn't gonna take up as much space. 1 tub, lots of labels, Velcro dots, piece of cake. It's not gonna take up a lot of space. And then if you're not collecting items, you don't have to put them all away if you don't want to. And also, you don't even have to find items. You've got all these cards. So this will be in my alphabet section of my dollar store. Hopefully today I'm gonna put that in there. Today is Sunday. I don't know when I'm gonna drop this video, but it will be in there before I put out this video. Another thing I went ahead and did, I have these, and so many people asked for my alphabet cards, and I don't know if they meant these. These were the ones that have the uppercase letter, the lowercase letter. They have the correct formation, so I show them with the arrows, and then we skywrite the letter, upper and lowercase. And then I just have a bunch of beginning sound pictures, and I love to do a guessing game. I do guessing games where I give clues. I like that for 2 reasons. It's fun and it's playful, right? It's fun and playful. But me having to describe all these things, I am just funneling more vocabulary at these kids. The more words they hear each day, the more their vocabulary is gonna grow. Not just with the words on these cards, which are already gonna help, but with the words I'm using to describe these things, right? So I have expanded these. I have a small collection of these in my Teachers Pay Teacher store, but in my dollar store, I've broken down each letter. And you guys, letter S has so many things, you will need the largest binder ring that you can find. So you can also just like have this out, and it's amazing with the things that I have out. The kids will pick them up and they'll just go through them, or they'll play teacher, and it's fun because then I get to kind of hear them imitate me, and it's still learning because how do little kids learn? They learn through play. And a lot of that play is imaginary play and imitation play. So there are just a ton of other alphabet activities that I loaded. I think I loaded about 32 or more new alphabet products into that dollar store. And they are so great. If you do a program like Letter of the Week, or if you like to do, you know, a Letter of the Day focus, or if you do a letter boot camp, really, really fun activities for that. And more, you guys, more are coming in as I can get them done. I'm taking things from old resources and repackaging them, which sounds like it would take 25 seconds, right? But I've got over 8,000 resources that I've made, and some of them have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages. So I'm just happy to share all this stuff with you. But you guys, this has been my favorite thing to date, because you don't have to go to Lakeshore and spend, I don't even know what their letter tub collection is now. I think when I bought mine, it was close to $100. I'm glad I bought it. I bought it when I had a gift card to Lakeshore, and I'm super happy I bought it because I use it weekly. But if you could find something that's more economical and isn't going to take up as much space, that's amazing. So that in itself is such a huge money saver right there, and a space saver, which you guys, after this week trying to put all this new stuff away, I need all the space I can get. I gave away so much stuff. But hope you guys have a great first week of school, first month of school, wherever you are in the process. Oh, I also have a sale going on in my dollar store right now. When you buy 10 things, you get 20% off, which is getting 2 things for free. So, yay, free stuff. Okay.